So we are live at the CFP National Championship game in Miami Hard Rock Stadium. Number 1 Alabama Crimson Tide taking on number 3 Ohio State. The kickoff is underway here in the National Championship game, and it starts off with a touchback as Ohio State comes out onto the field as they have received the kickoff. Justin Fields and the Ohio State Buckeyes, number 3 in the nation, come onto the field to take on Alabama Crimson Tide, the number 1 team. Well, this is it. Let's see what Justin Fields got. Got Trey Sermon in the backfield, Olave as a receiver. They were amazing against Clemson last week, and 2 weeks ago, and we will see how Justin Fields fares against this great Alabama defense. He's got to perform as they have a quick snap out to Sermon, who does not gain much, only 2 yards. Alabama was ready and fired up for that. Obviously, Trey Sermon is the running back. That's very important to watch. Chris Olave is the receiver that you need to watch. Patrick Surtain II, he was Patrick Surtain's son. He's on Alabama's secondary. And you have Dylan Moses as well, the linebacker. But can Justin Fields outscore the Alabama offense here? He's going to have to do it. The ball is tipped at the line on 2nd and 8 by Branch, and it brings up 3rd and long for Ohio State here. Nice play off the edge, batting the ball down. Fields was trying to target Sermon in the backfield, and he just batted it down while he was doing a great job by Branch to bring up a 3rd and long for Fields and Ohio State on the opening drive of the national championship. We will see. Pressure off the edge. Fields steps up. Can't go anywhere. Watch out from behind. And he's tripped up and brought down to bring up 4th down and a 3 and out for Ohio State in the first drive of the game. As the pressure came off the edge, Fields had to step up, couldn't find anywhere to go. And then they kept chasing, kept battling, and they tripped up Fields to prevent him from getting the 1st down. That was only a gain of 1 yard, brings up 4th and 7. And Ohio State is going to punt. And Mac Jones and this powerful offense is going to receive the ball straight away. As that is a nice tackle on the special teams. Nice job by Ohio State, bringing him down immediately. Williams on the play. That was a great special teams play on the Heisman winner, Devontae Smith. Nice tackle immediately on the play. So now we're going to see Mac Jones, Devontae Smith, and Najee Harris, this powerful offense, a RPO over the middle to Devontae Smith. That's not Devontae Smith. And that is incomplete on the play. Nice play by the linebacker there on Ohio State, knocking the ball out. Brings up 2nd and 10. Obviously, Mac Jones, he won the award for the best QB in the nation. And you have Devontae Smith, the Heisman winner, the best wide receiver in the country right now. As Mac Jones had 77 completion percentage this year, the highest ever. And they give a bubble screen to Devontae Smith. Gets to the outside, gains more yardage, Devontae Smith. Nice gain down the sideline. Nice play by Alabama, getting your playmaker involved. And Devontae Smith does the rest here. Got 2 blockers in front. Devontae Smith goes to the outside, breaks some tackles, and he stays on his feet. Nice gain there, about almost 20 yards by Alabama on the second play of the game. Like I said, this game's going to be very high scoring. Can Ohio State keep up with this powerful offense? Mac Jones, Najee Harris, Devontae Smith. And they do have Jalen Waddle back. That's important for them. And Mac Jones, deep drop, just goes to the check down. Najee Harris cuts his way, breaks a couple of tackles, and gets another first down. A gain of 14 yards on the play. 2 big plays by Alabama coming right down the field against Ohio State. As we see another injury on Ohio State, they are already down 3 defensive linemen, some on special teams. We know Justin Fields is banged up, and now we see another injury and that is bad. Trey Sermon already going into the locker room. That is not good. Trey Sermon is already going to the locker room for Ohio State. As you see a run by Najee Harris, breaks a couple of tackles, a gain of 3 yards on the play. 2nd and 7. This is not good for Ohio State. Trey Sermon already is being held in the locker room. Got some big hits there as they're showing Trey Sermon. They need Trey Sermon. He's had like 500 yards in the past 2 games combined, which is like a record. So they need Trey Sermon to keep up with Alabama. Justin Fields, we already know, is a little bit banged up. He needs that. It's 2nd and 8 at the 42-yard line of Ohio State. You have Devontae Smith in motion at the top of the screen. A handoff to Najee Harris off the inside. Breaks the tackle, trucks his way down to the 28-yard line. Another nice run by Najee Harris. While he's jumping to the outside, this is a good job by the offensive line setting up the edge well, as this was an inside zone run, and then Najee Harris ball jumps it to the outside, gets a cut, and then trucks number 24 down to the 28-yard line. A nice run by Najee Harris there. They're getting some good rushing by Najee Harris, 2 rushes early. He's done well jumping to the outside. And Najee Harris in motion in the backfield. Jones, play action to Harris, gets it outside to your playmaker, Devontae Smith, and he almost gets the first down to the 19-yard line of Ohio State. Gang tackling there by Ohio State to bring Devontae Smith down. But a nice gain there on first down to make it a 2nd and manageable. You see Devontae on a little out route here. Get your playmaker involved. Nice juke. Can't really get anywhere besides that. But Devontae Smith, the Heisman winner, one of the first wide receivers to win it in a very long time. So he's obviously amazing, which we know. As they give the run to Najee Harris, who bounces it to the outside, but cannot break away from the tackle. Ohio State dumps him for a loss. Brings up a 3rd and 4 or 5, somewhere around there. Nice tackle in the open field by Ohio State, bringing the big back Najee Harris down. That's a corner who somehow tackled him. Very nice job there by the Buckeyes. That is weight on the tackle. Very nice job. Alabama leads the league, leads FBS in 3rd down conversions at 60% in the year. 3rd and 4 for Mac Jones. Can Alabama keep this drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Najee Harris in a bubble motion outside. Mac Jones tosses it. There is Waddle, his first catch on a little drag. Mac Jones has a little toss to Jalen Waddle, who gets a couple of yards, and Jalen Waddle seems to be a little bit hobbled after that. We know he's coming back from surgery, and he just tosses it to Jalen Waddle, who gets to the outside all the way down to the 6-yard line of Ohio State. Beautiful job by Mac Jones, realizing that he got his speedy playmaker, and he goes to the outside and gains a huge 3rd down conversion as it's 1st and goal for Alabama at the 7-yard line of Ohio State. 4 minutes so far on this drive. A fake to Najee Harris. He's got Devontae Smith. The throw was overthrown over the head of Devontae Smith. And Mac Jones missed that throw, I would say, a little bit. He had Devontae Smith open, just couldn't get it there. Brings up 2nd and goal. They had a little play action to Najee Harris. He had Devontae Smith running sort of a wheel route. He had it. He had Wade beat. The throw was a little bit too much, but Mac Jones will definitely want to have a try at that again. 2nd and goal at the 7. We have Waddle, and they give it to the number 8, the other wide receiver, and he's tackled by Banks on the play. Brings up 3rd and goal. They're trying these short bubble screens to the outside. They've done that before with Devontae Smith. Now they're doing it again at the goal line. We'll see what Steve Sarkisian, the offensive coordinator for Alabama, will dial up here, the future coach of Texas. But 3rd and goal. Can Alabama punch this ball in? Start off the national championship with a bang for the Crimson Tide. Devontae Smith in motion. As Jones looks there, can't find anybody. Has a lot of protection. Throws, and it is short. just short of the goal line. He caught it in the end zone, but the ball was spotted out when it was caught by Bolden. The ball, when he caught it, the ball was out of the end zone. Ooh, I don't know. That is very close. I don't know. See, he's in the end zone. I think he may have crossed the plane. I don't know. I think he may have crossed the plane right there. But it's very close. I think, yeah, Alabama's going to go for it on 4th and goal. It's like at the inches yard line. But the officials are going to review it. Good job. That's what you need to do. It does kind of seem like a touchdown to me, as when he caught it, the ball crossed the plane. We'll have to see how they do it. It's a review, 8 minutes, 18 seconds in the first quarter. I'm rooting for Alabama. I want them to win. I predicted Alabama to win. I just want my prediction to be right. I mean, I wouldn't mind if Ohio State wins, honestly. It doesn't really matter. I like Justin Fields. He's pretty good. But I wouldn't mind. I just want my prediction to be right. That's pretty much it. It's still 0-0 right now. Alabama's driving down the field. And we will see if Alabama can finish this drive off or whether it was already called a touchdown. We will have to see. But this game is going to be really high scoring. My prediction was 44-41, Alabama winning it. Like I said before, Ohio State has to keep up with Alabama. We've already seen this. Alabama drove right down the field against this Buckeyes defense that was really good against Clemson, but they got to get pressure on Mac Jones. It doesn't seem like that, at least on the first play, on the first drive, because Mac Jones had plenty of time to throw the ball. They're going to have to get pressure on him. Otherwise, he's just going to dice him up. He's got tons of weapons. We obviously know Jalen Waddle is going to be on a snap count. We know, obviously, Devontae Smith, the Heisman winner, Najee Harris. It's all going to be like that. But can Justin Fields keep up? We already saw Trey Sermon, the running back for Ohio State, get injured. That's not good for him. I don't know. We'll have to see how Ohio State does. It was a quick 3-and-out. Alabama's defense stopped them immediately. And we'll just see. Mac Jones, the best quarterback, Devontae Smith, the best wide receiver. Man, that offense is loaded. Ohio State's going to have to put up at least 35, if not 40, as Alabama. Hey, man, what's up? It's a good game so far. It just started, but let's keep it going. Let's see if Alabama can punch this ball in for a touchdown on 4th and goal. Yeah, same here. I like Bama to win today. Prediction 44-41. Let's see if that's right. That's pretty high scoring. Definitely think it's going to be pretty high scoring. And we'll see on 4th and goal. I think it's a touchdown. I think Alabama scored a touchdown here that plays under review currently, as I think he crossed the goal line. But we'll see what the officials rule, whether it's going to bring 4th and goal. If it is 4th and goal, Alabama should definitely go for it. They're at the inches yard line pretty much. And they said the ball carrier was down at the 1 yard line. So it will bring up 4th and goal for Alabama at the inches yard line. We'll see what Steve Sarkisian has, the offensive coordinator for Alabama. What's it going to be for Mac Jones in this offense? Are they just going to try and give it to Devontae Smith, see what he can do with it? Or are they just going to power it through with Najee Harris? I don't know. Personally, I don't know what you do. I would do some sort of read option where he can also throw the ball, so kind of some RPO option, but they're just going to straight up the middle. Najee Harris pounds it into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. Bama opens up the score with a touchdown on their opening drive, a 1 yard rushing touchdown for Najee Harris, the big physical running back. And Alabama, just what they wanted, just how they wanted this game to start. Get a quick 3-and-out from Justin Fields and drive right down the field and punch it in for the touchdown with Sermon. With Najee Harris, as you see, the nice job by the offensive line, getting some nice blocks here as Najee Harris simply just gets it in there. Nice small hole, finds his way through. And this was a perfect start for Alabama. Extra point is good to make it 7-0 with 8 minutes still left in the first quarter. And nice job by Alabama getting it started. That should fire them up. That should give them some big confidence going in. Ohio State's got to respond here. We'll see what he can do. I don't know. I don't think Trey Sermon is going to be playing. I mean, it doesn't look like it. He went into the locker room. But we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. I don't know. But it's all up to Justin Fields. Can he do it again? We saw him do it against Clemson, absolutely light up Clemson with 6 touchdowns. Can he do this again? He's got to target his favorite receiver, Olave. And we'll see who's the backup for Ohio State. Running back-wise, I don't know. They need Trey Sermon. He's a big guy, can make plays out of the passing game as well. They really need him. But let's see how it does. Let's see how they're going to approach this drive here by Ohio State. But I mean, this is so exciting to see the national championship being played this year. I was thinking, man, is it even going to be played this year? College football, so many positive coronavirus tests. I was thinking, like, how can they play it? It looks like they might have to postpone it or something. Either way, they got it done. We're here at the national championship game in Miami, Hard Rock Stadium. By the way, Hard Rock Stadium is where Super Bowl 54 was last year, where these Kansas City Chiefs got it done, beating the 49ers 31-20 in the Super Bowl, coming back from a 10-point deficit. And we've got Alabama here jumping out to a quick 7-0 lead on Ohio State. Got some big crowd in tonight. It's going to be pumped up. This is going to be a really good game. If you're into an offensive showdown, you definitely want to stick around here. It's going to be really great. Going to see a lot of big plays. You saw a couple of plays to Devontae Smith already, the Heisman winner from Alabama. And let's hope one of the top QBs in the nation, Justin Fields himself, can he get something done? I hope so. I really want him to do it. I really want this game to go back and forth, and back we are from the commercial break. And if you all remember, last time Alabama won was Tua Tagovailoa found Devontae Smith in overtime as Alabama won 26-23 in overtime. Tua came in for Jalen Hurts and got it done in overtime. He still had Najee Harris as well. Mac Jones was there, I think, too. And we're back at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Ohio State about to get the ball on the kickoff. And here we go. Both teams are undefeated coming into this game. If you're wondering, Alabama was 12-0. Ohio State is 7-0 because the Big Ten did not play a lot of games this year. They started their season late. That's why Ohio State hasn't played as much as Alabama is, because Alabama is in the SEC. As we have kickoff here from Alabama, sending it deep into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes Justin Fields. As we take a look at the previous touchdown by Najee Harris, just finds a small gap through, which I already talked about, and gets his way into the end zone. A nice start for Alabama. Should give them confidence. The defense should definitely feel fired up and ready to go. Trying to force a 3-and-out once again. And Ohio State, they need to respond. They need to fire right back if they have to have a chance, as they can't rely on their defense too much. We all know what this Alabama offense possesses in their hands. As we see Master Teague, who's in the backfield, that's the backup running back for Ohio State, as Trey Sermon is not in the game currently right now. 1st and 10, they give it to Master Teague, breaks a tackle, gains about 6 yards on the play, run to the outside. Let's take a look at what happened to Trey Sermon here, as he got a hit low, a hit high, and was brought down, and he wasn't feeling right. You could tell he went into the locker room. I don't know. But 2nd down, quick pass out. Olave cannot gain too much on the play. A gain of only 2 yards. Brings up 3rd and 2 for Ohio State. They have to convert this right now. They need to convert this. You see Ohio State going to what Alabama did, getting the bubble screen outside with blockers. Olave wasn't able to do what Devontae Smith is. As you see Ryan Day on the screen now, coach for Ohio State, as they pick it up with Master Teague finding his way through the hole for a gain of 2 yards and gets the 1st down. A much needed one for Ohio State. They needed that 1st down. And it seems like Alabama, I'm sure, has a game plan. Pete Golding, the defensive coordinator for Alabama here. 1st and 10 for Ohio State. Justin Fields at the 36-yard line of Ohio State. We have motion at the top of the screen. Fields looking left. Throws over the middle, a bit too high. It was a simple drag route, which is Justin Fields threw it way too high. That didn't look like a good throw from Fields there. He had him on the drag. The hand came up in the air, and Wilson wasn't able to catch it as it was too high. As we see a blitz off the edge by number 14. We see whether he's going to be blitzing or not. And it seems like Ohio State might be adjusting to that. Alabama's a really good defense, so Ohio State's got to work for every yard they get. As you see a 3-step drop back from Fields. Finds Olave. Nice catch on the sideline by Olave. A good throw by Justin Fields there. He makes a nice read here. Finds his number 1, Olave, on the corner route. Nice catch there in contention. As it's 1st and 10 now into Alabama territory. Olave was really good week before that against Clemson. He had 2 touchdowns for 132 yards. And they give it outside to Master Teague, who cannot go anywhere, for a loss on the play. Nice job by Alabama front there, stopping him. 2nd down and 10. I don't know. We'll have to see if Master Teague can do what Trey Sermon did before. This was a nice catch. Gets that foot down on the play. And that was a nice play. That should make Justin Fields a little bit comfortable now that he's completed a good pass. He's motioning, and Fields throwing over the middle. What a catch by the tight end. Amazing catch. One-handed over the middle. A perfect throw and a great catch by Rocker, the tight end. This is a great read by Justin Fields in cover 2. The middle is wide open, and he finds his playmaking tight end, who makes a spectacular catch over the linebacker, as he casually just catches that one-handed like nothing. Man, he was gone, but there was a nice tackle there by Alabama on the play. As they quickly go up to the line, Master Teague going to the outside, into the end zone for the touchdown, Ohio State. Master Teague and Ohio State responds right back at Alabama with a touchdown by Master Teague, 8 yards. Jumps into the end zone. And that was good. Ohio State jumped to the line quickly. They did a hurry-up offense. Alabama wasn't set up. Just give the outside run to Teague. He makes a nice play and jumps to outside to the corner. And it's 75 yards in 3 minutes for Ohio State, responding right back. Nice answer there. Much needed. And both teams looking good on the offensive end so far. This is a nice play. All set up by the Justin Fields and catch by the tight end. Teague finds his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. It's a high-scoring game than I thought it would be. Well, it's gonna be a lot of this back and forth throughout the game. You gotta look out for it. Like I said, it's gonna be high scoring. You gotta stick around. It's gonna be epic. It seems like Justin Fields got a little bit comfortable at the end. He made a good throw, but that was an even better catch by the tight end. The tight end for Ohio State has been really good. He had a couple of touchdowns against Clemson. It seems like Justin Fields' go-to target sometimes for a big play. Besides Olave and Wilson, he also has his tight end. Nice job. Now, Can Mac Jones respond right back? Or can Ohio State get a stop on the defensive end, make a statement here saying, we can stop them? We'll see. I think Alabama might actually get a field goal here. We'll see what happens. We will see what happens. Got two big brands of college football going head to head, Ohio State and Alabama. If you remember last time Ezekiel Elliott was the Ohio State running back, he got it done against Nick Saban and Alabama last time. But now we have Trey Sermon, and then you saw Master Teague go to the outside. Can he do similarly what Ezekiel Elliott did? I know that's a tough task because Zeke was a monster, but we'll see. We will see. National championship. It's going to be epic. It's going to be great. I think what's actually going to happen at the end is, based on my prediction, was that I had said that Ohio State was going to get the lead late in the fourth quarter, but then I'm going to have I have Alabama having a game-winning drive led by Mac Jones and Devontae Smith, the two stars, and I think they get it done, scoring a touchdown to win it, and Ohio State is unable to respond. That's what I think is going to happen, but we'll see. It might go back and forth. Don't count Ohio State out of this. Obviously, they're much in it, but don't count them out. They can respond right back. As we see, Devontae Smith was the Heisman winner. Davey O'Brien Award went to Mac Jones, and the Doak Walker Award went to Najee Harris, who had 24 rushing touchdowns. And Alabama scores about 48 points a game, which is just incredible, which tells you why I have Alabama scoring so much and how Ohio State is even going to win this game. And here's kickoff. It's a little sky kick outside. They're not kicking it to Devontae Smith. A nice idea, probably, not to kick it to that man, as it's a nice tackle. Here comes Mac Jones, best QB this year. Last drive, they had a couple of nice plays to Devontae Smith on the bubble to the outside. Let the playmaker do something with the ball. And then they give it to Najee Harris, who makes a couple of plays to the outside as well. And there was a pass to Jalen Waddle. Going to mix him in a couple of times. And Harris finishes it off again. He kind of reminds me of Derrick Henry. Najee Harris, he wears number 22 like Derrick Henry, but he has a build like him. It seems like that a little bit. Play action. Jones going deep. He has got Devontae Smith open, who goes out of bounds. A nice play action. Finds his favorite target, Devontae Smith, who's wide open on the play. Nobody can cover this man. Man, he's just left alone. Nice catch. The throw was a little bit behind, but it was a good tackle by Ohio State, as this could have been a touchdown if he did not make the tackle here. Devontae Smith already has 3 catches for 63 yards. He's going to have a big game. He has a big game pretty much every time. As you have Harris coming back into the backfield, Mac Jones looking. He's got Smith again for another first down. Devontae Smith getting a lot of attention here, throwing it well. They got to get more people on Devontae Smith. I'm surprised. They don't have anybody on. They're not playing enough against Devontae Smith. They're just making the tackles, honestly. I think they're saying that Ohio State's going to allow these yards, but Ohio State's going to bank on themselves stopping Alabama in the red zone. As we see RPO back to Miche over there. They got a lot of playmakers on this Bama offense. Steve Sarkisian definitely knows how to use all of them. We got to see what the Ohio State defensive coordinator does here. 2nd and 3 on the play. They got to get home. They got to get to Mac Jones. 2nd and 1, actually. It's actually almost 2 yards. I don't know why they're saying it's 1. And they give it play action back to Devontae Smith on the bubble. Another juke and a nice tackle there, as he's only able to just get the first down and nothing more after that. This is what they have to do. They got to make the tackle. It's going to be difficult against a guy like Devontae Smith, but nice tackle there. There's Josh Proctor. Makes a nice tackle on the play. A toss to Najee Harris this time, has a couple of blockers, stumbles into zone, and does not find much room at all, as it's only a gain of 1 yard on the play. Nice play by Friday. They get to the outside on this toss play by Najee Harris. They're trying to do a balance between run and pretty good. Can't get much block as the pursuit gets there. As we see another injury on Ohio State. Oh, man. That is not good. Got an injury timeout here on the field. 2nd and 9. First quarter, 2:35 left. Ohio State cannot have more injuries, man. This is not fair. They've already down so much, they cannot get another injury. This is not good. But we'll see. It looks like Alabama's in position to score another touchdown. Imagine if Alabama doesn't even punt the entire game. That would be crazy. They're going to punt at some point. They have to. But with Alabama, you just never know. Oh, and by the way, I was thinking of doing in the NFL stream yesterday, but I didn't feel like it. I didn't get enough time. I was going to do the NFL stream for Super Wildcard Weekend yesterday. It did finish, if you guys remember. It was awesome watching Super Wildcard Weekend, the first one ever. A triple header on Saturday and Sunday. That was really good to watch. I was wanting to do a live stream. I didn't get time to do it, but I'm going to do it next week with the divisional round. Look for me to do the Bills versus Ravens game. That's going to be really good. Can't wait for that game. And if you saw the game last night, Cleveland versus Pittsburgh, the Steelers versus Browns, the Browns beat them up, destroyed them. The Steelers are pretenders. They were never good. Even at 11-0, they were like the worst 11-0 team you'd ever see in the league. And they were just trending downward ever since they lost to the Washington football team. They lost to them, then they lost to Cincinnati, then they lost to Buffalo, and then they lost to Cleveland the week before because they're resting their starters, and then they lost again. It was just a horrific start for the Steelers. They were down 28-0 at the end of the first quarter, and Cleveland never looked back. Cleveland beat up their older brother pretty nicely, you could say that. And the Steelers are going Corvette out of the playoffs pretty much. Man. I just didn't like how the Steelers were doing. They're being a little too childish with all the TikTok nonsense, honestly. Juju, Chase Claypool, I don't know, man. And Cleveland did a good job. Yeah, make fun of them. Do that Corvette after that. Anyway, Devontae Smith, he was just magnificent. He won pretty much all of the awards possible. As they're at the Ohio State 17-yard line, 2nd and 9, approaching 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Run up the middle to Najee Harris. Goes backwards, breaks some tackles, physical. Nice physical run by Najee Harris. Gets extra yardage on the play to bring up a 3rd and manageable for Mac Jones. This is a big physical run. This is why he reminds me of Derrick Henry. You see the Ohio State linebackers, they all converged, but Najee Harris was going backwards. He kept fighting and fighting, getting through the tackles, and gains a respectable total on the play. He's a big guy. It's tough to bring him down. As you see, 5 people are trying to bring this man down. 3rd and 2. Mac Jones quick outside. Little bobble. And he is not able to get the first down. He is a yard short on the play on 3rd and 2. Brings up 4th and 1 once again for Alabama. This was a nice play. Ohio State scrambling, just flocking over and stopping another wide receiver screen pass. A slight bobble there, and that's how they were able to stop him. And it's 4th and 1. What's Alabama going to do? They are going for it. Coach Saban has made his decision. Got Najee Harris in the backfield, Devontae Smith in motion across the formation. They give it to Harris, who gets it pretty easily and in a non-dramatic fashion. That was pretty easy for Najee Harris. Just powers his way through the line. Nothing too hard about that. Just straight up the gut. You have a good offensive line for Alabama. And he got some pancakes up front. And he just glides right through that hole. They trust Najee Harris to get these yardages. And he's doing it. 1st and goal, final 30 seconds of the first quarter. As they give it to Najee Harris again, he finds his way through the hole and down to the 3-yard line. As this is approaching the end of the first quarter here, so that's going to be the last play before we head into the second. As Najee Harris cuts his way through, they're trying to get one more play off. They do. Give it to Harris, and he's met at the goal line. He is met in the backfield by Hilliard, who makes a nice play on Najee Harris. Throws him to the ground, shoulder for shoulder, comes right up and says, "Stop it. You're not going anywhere." That's what he literally does. Just pounces through and says, boom, nice big hit on a big guy. He is fired up. That is a great by Hilliard, expecting it. He did well. We're going into the second. 7-7. It's about to be another touchdown for Alabama. They can smell it. They can definitely smell this touchdown here. So I gotta go. I'll be right back. You may have to wait a little bit, but I'll be right back to do my commentating once again. I'll see you in a bit. All right. I am back. So the thing I'm going to do is I'm going to restart the live stream so the notifications can come to whoever left the stream. So I'm just going to be doing that right now.